Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Matthew Boyle from LanguageCardGames.com, where we believe if you can play cards, you can learn languages. And in today's video, I want to share with you some children's books that I own because aside from playing card games, I also like to read and receive inspiration from children's books and comic books. And I have a really interesting story to tell about how I came upon these books the first time. So I was in a market in kind of a rural area in China, and this market, the farmers would come there and it was full of produce to buy. People would get straight razor shaves there, they would buy tobacco there, there was spices. It was almost kind of like a bazaar. People would eat there. And so, of all places, one day I went into this market and there was a stall and a woman was selling children's books. She had a ton of children's books, and not just any books. She had classics from all different countries, and so many of them I was familiar with and I had read as a child. The only difference about them was the English was gone and Mandarin Chinese was in its place. So I felt like I had struck gold because I knew this was going to be really useful to my language learning. I was already familiar with the stories in English, and now I was going to get to be able to read them in Chinese. So as is so often the case in China, I had to be opportunistic. When I saw these were there, I bought a lot. I think I bought like maybe 60 or 70 books from her, and they're still on my shelf right now. And they were about maybe $1 a piece. So I highly encourage you to learn languages in this way. And if you're interested, if you're learning Mandarin, I'm considering to read some of these books on my channel. If you're interested in that idea, if you think you would like that, you can let me know down below and we might do some of that too. I really think that children's books and comic books go hand in hand with the card games that I like to make too. So this first book is called The Runaway Bunny, and I was really stunned to see this one on the table because this is a very old book. I think it was 1942. Text by Margaret Wise Brown and illustrated by Clement Hurd. So this is a book that my parents had on the shelf and had read to me when I was little, and it was old then. It's even older now, and it's a very cute story about a bunny who says he says to his mom that he's going to run away. And she keeps telling him all the ways that she'll be able to find him and catch him no matter where he runs away to. And you can see some of the books that I have will have pinyin in them, which shows you how to pronounce the Chinese characters, which is really great. They don't all have that, and I think there's a pros and cons to having that and not having that. But anyways, this is a great one. Check this out, Snowy Day. Maybe some of you know Ezra Jack Keats. This is a fantastic little book. When I was young, I was always captivated by the artwork. Somehow I just seemed to get lost in this book because of the art. Here's the copyright info. Yes, 1962. Ezra Jack Keats. And I always remember being interested in this bed, the design of this bed here, and I actually ended up putting it into a Chinese Champions card. So you can see I like to work in my influences into the games. There's always a lot of backstories. So you can see there where I got the inspiration. I don't think I ever shared that before on this channel, but I really like the artwork in this book. I won't give all the stories away because maybe we'll read some of these on the channel later. But I highly recommend these books in any language that you can find them. Here's Friedrich the Mouse. This one is by Leo Leone. Great artist, great storyteller. Let's find the year. (1967), an excellent year. And last I want to show you this one. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the Giving Tree. And this is pretty cool because I was able to get it in... This version has only Chinese characters. And this version has Chinese characters and English together. So that can be pretty handy depending on which one I want to practice. I can practice with this one first, and then I can put this one away and just read the one that has Chinese characters. Too bad I don't have one with pinyin as well. That would be the best, I guess, but... Alright, so that's just what I wanted to show you today, and I wanted to inspire you to keep up with your reading during these hard times. And if you're interested in me reading these books to you, we can consider that doing that in the future. Just let me know in the comment section down below. But that's it for today's video. Happy reading, happy language learning, and I'll see you back here next time at Language Card Games. Bye bye for now.